Hey guys, welcome to our Super Dope podcast. Today we'll be discussing my favorite book, The Physiology of Money, written by yours truly, Maureen Housel. I'm so excited to present this wonderful book to you people because reading it, even only the first chapter, it hit me really deep down because my great second cousin, who I really loved, left this book and lost her home because they didn't listen to the advice it gave. So, please enjoy our enriching podcast. Josh out!
Okay, Joshua Carp. So before reading this lovely book, of course, what is money to you? What do you enjoy about money?
I enjoy that most of the time I could have freedom with my own money. I could buy lots of stuff on money. There's lots of stuff I enjoy, but there's also some stuff I don't enjoy, like how money's valued and how certain stuff's valued high, like super high. I don't like how the whole system is with jobs and stuff because people could go to college for like 5 years and make less than people that don't go to college at all. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I want that to be equal. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
But
agree with
besides,
that. I mean,
yeah,
I've heard that you made $200 in earnings on Fortnite, which is very impressive.
right. I
You
mean,
didn't have to go to college for that, did you?
right.
That's very
I mean,
impressive.
right. Um, yeah. Well, here's one like little question. What's your favorite thing to buy with your money? Like,
I like protein. I like protein a lot.
right. That's a
Usually,
good one.
how
Like
does
that.
money
Like
impact?
that.
How does money impact your life?
What? Right, money impacts my life in a relatively positive way. You know, it's really about how you handle your money. You know, if you handle it like correctly and cautiously, it will impact your life in a good way. But if you aren't being cautious with your money, it's gonna be not be good in the future.
Yeah,
Obviously,
that's a very good idea. Very good
right.
thought to have as a youngster, you know.
What do you think about that?
I think money impacts us a lot, you know. I
Right.
mean, with the gas going up, I mean, I might as well, I might as well even thought the bankruptcy was gonna happen. I mean, dang, man, the money was going up and we were losing it. So I think it impacts our life very thoroughly. And
Right.
I do love my protein. So as much as I can get, if that goes down from inflation, we'll get the money up so we can keep
Right.
going strong. I need that money. I love money. All right, so
Wait.
sure. After you read the book, I did see this specific quote that I liked a lot from the book. It says, "People do
Right.
some crazy things with money, but no one is crazy." What do you think that has to say? What do you think that means?
Please repeat that for me.
People do some crazy things with money, but no one is crazy.
I think um that's true in a sense, but it's also not. I think that because people like can be crazy, like coke addicts. They can do crazy stuff with coke when they're on coke. But that's just an example. Money can make people crazy, and it does. It makes me crazy because I want to buy fragrances, and currently I can't. You know what I mean? And I want fragrances, but
I think this quote means it could mean a lot of things based on what POV you're coming from. But the
right.
POV
If
I'm
you come
talking
from
about
like
is
third person,
what
first person,
perspective do you have on money? Let's say
right,
your perspective on money is different than my
right,
perspective on money.
right,
Yeah, so after that happens, let's say you want to buy Tom Ford
tobacco
tobacco
vanilla.
vanilla. Yes. So if you buy that, that's $400 fragrance. From my POV, that might sound like a bad purchase because
But
I'm
from
not.
my POV, I think it's a great purchase
And
because
that's exactly why some
yeah,
people
it's
think other people
preference.
are crazy, but they're
It's
really not.
preference.
It's all depending on
Preference.
how you're upbrought and how you really want to do with your money.
Right.
In the book, it also quotes, "Everyone has their own unique
Right.
experience on how the world works." How do you think that impacts on people with money?
Hey, repeat that, please.
Everyone has their own unique experience on how the world works.
Right, because people come from different standpoints. No one has the same exact life. You know,
Exactly. Yes.
Some people are born into houses. Their parents are lazy, obese, don't have anything going for them, and some people have hardworking. Well, you're laughing. Some people have hardworking parents who
Oh, I'm
work for
sorry.
their
I'm sorry.
kids. So no one's perspective is going to be the same because everyone's different, and some people might seem like they're like the same person, but no one's the same. Everyone has different perspectives. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Such as,
that's a very good point there,
what's your
Joshua.
perspective on that?
My perspective is very, very close to yours, and actually,
Right, right,
I think everyone has a different opinion on life, on what their purpose is. If their
right,
purpose
right,
is to explore the world, they might not want to get a mansion per se because they can't go around in a
right,
van. It
right,
all depends on what you're willing to spend, how you're willing to
right,
spend it, and what your goals
right,
are. And that's the
right,
different standpoints people have in life.
right,
For the final quote in the book that's really caught my eye is, "We
right.
all think we know."
On the book, chapter 1.
We all think we know that the way we all think we know the way the world works, but we've only experienced a tiny sliver of it. What do you think that
Right.
has to mean?
I think that's completely true, especially coming from someone who grew up in Newark Valley.
Yes, yes,
Growing up
very
in a
much
very
so.
small town, you don't get as much exposure, say, as you would say you lived in New York City, Los Angeles. You know what I mean? And even there, it's a small. That's one of the 50 states in in America, and that's only one of the few countries on North America. That's
Yeah,
that continent is one of the 7 continents. So if you see from the standpoint of a particular maximum, then you will really comprehend the full
no, I get that a lot. I
Right,
mean, if I'm from, let's say, I'm from Newark Valley, and I love basketball. I'm a
right,
big baller myself, but
right,
anyway, let's say I'm the best player in all of Newark Valley. Out of
right,
all of the about 2,000 people who live here, let's say. If I
right,
go to O Block down in Chicago, I'll probably get cooked. I mean,
right.
they're good.
Like the
Because just
block,
from, yeah, O Block
whole
specifically.
block. Yeah,
Yeah.
right,
But anyway, just because they play basketball all the time, and I might be the best for Newark Valley, but they might be better than me just from a different standpoint
right.
and the way the world works. I only experienced a
Mhm.
tiny sliver of it, but they're on the
Right.
bigger part of the sliver. They're on the steak and I'm on the sliver. It's a completely different thing.
What do you mean
Anyway.
by that? Huh?
Anyway, so what do you think about this book? Based on chapter 1, do you think you would finish reading the whole thing?
Yeah, I mean it was very good, enriching, like eye-opening story. A very good chapter. I enjoyed the quotes that we went over. I agree that those were like the most. Those are our favorite quotes as a couple. And
Obviously. Slay.
right. So, well, what's your opinion on the chapter?
This book, I mean, coming into this class, I obviously signed up for personal money management. First of all, because Miss Darcy is my neighbor, and I have a lot of respect for her. But second of all, I do love money. My man does love money. I'm gonna make it big one day. And this book helps me a lot with that. I want to be him. And
Right.
this book will help me to get my goals to get there.
It'll enrich your nutritional values and in your brain.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, we'll see you later, class. Have a great day!
Bye.